higher and step. I'm giving praise to a higher and step. One who would do what's required and step. I'm gonna make that man.
All right. Blessings, everyone. I'm also here this evening with Andrew. You know, he's a guy. He's Wake Up Movement. Check him out on YouTube. He's got a lot of videos he's directed. He's also an artist as well. He does a lot of the videos I've also done. A lot of music I've worked with him. He's a brilliant brother, and it's good to see you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Likewise.
Yeah. All praises be to the Most High. This is like I said, once again, this is the encouragement channel. Please like and subscribe to it. This topic here today, I want to call it the inward man. In case you guys didn't know what this topic was called, so I wanted to call it the inward man. And we're just gonna be doing an open forum, open discussion on, for those who are actually trying to find their inward self and what's really hindering them from actually being able to be the person that they need to be in a Christ-like manner. So I wanted to more take it down this direction this evening, and my man Andrew came down tonight, and this time we was also going to just touch on these few topics. So I wanted to just give him the floor first before we can actually give to let this whole thing flow. So based off this whole topic, this is a topic for people to actually help others so they can actually understand that biblically we need to understand the principles of the Most High, and understanding that this world has taught us a whole different way of thinking in terms of how to be a man. So, you know, like I said, I know you've got something you want to say, so the floor's yours, brother.
Yeah, it's when you look at a man in the mirror, what do you see? And can you see past that man in the mirror? Can you see what you could be, what you will be, and what you already are before you fulfilled it? Because no man achieves what they don't believe. And it's like sometimes we look at our sin and think that's us. We say, oh, this is how I've always been, or this is my self-image that I've created for myself, but I've now picked up righteousness and this is how I am as a child of Jacob or Israelite, or as a man. But importantly, why don't we start looking at it from the image that Christ is creating in us? Look past all of that and see the spiritual man. The spiritual man that doesn't attach to anything of this world, as a higher called us, because we've got faith, we've got the conviction, we've got the understanding to do good because that possibility is there.
And it's key you mentioned that, because a lot of people in the world right now, especially in the state that the world's in, is so driven by fear to a point where people have forgotten what good is, or people have forgotten what faith is about. And this topic today is very, very timely, because I myself was that, you know, even myself, I went through those things myself. And for those who are viewing this video, this forum is also based off the fact that most people in the world today need to understand their inward self, and understand that our spirit goes way beyond what we're taught in this present world. You understand, in terms of your skills and abilities and so on and so forth, and what you can achieve in a Christ-like manner. And it's a very weighty topic, but at the same time, for those that are listening, have to really understand that whatever you're gifted with in terms of that spiritual drive you have, that was already given to you from the day the Most High created you. So I really wanted to drive home on this topic as well, because I know this is a topic that a lot of people in the world today have different ways of, I would say, finding ways to God and so on and so forth, when the Most High is like I said, he's straight up, you know. And we have to understand that there's no middle ground. It's a fine line between him, you know. It's either you're good or you're bad, you understand. But what goes on in the world today is everybody's trying to establish their own way of belief, their own way of walking, their own way of this, and it's very crucial to stay on code with him, because we live in a world where darkness is around us all the time, and if you're not careful, you'll get caught up in the whirlwind. Let's just put it that way, you know? So finding that inward man in yourself is important, because even you yourself, you've come from a life of a lot of troubles, a lot of negatives, and now you're a person who's trying to follow the Most High on a day-to-day basis, and is now speaking out and telling others that this is the way forward. You understand? So this is what we need to be doing, and addressing these things, and understanding that it's not this stuff isn't a game. It's a serious thing, and we have to examine ourselves daily, you know.
But this is the thing is, we were born with that. We were born pure, but a disconnect happens to us in our teen years. Some of us even earlier, and I feel like each generation's become earlier. And we look back and say, that was me then, and this is me now. And something happens, which certain experiences teach us a different image, which wasn't what the Most High created, but now we identify with it. That even when you're told you're better than this, you can be all of this, we don't picture ourselves like that. We picture a better world, we picture a better future, and we picture all the things we can have, but we don't picture ourselves. But the thing is, you have to picture yourself before you picture that, because you can't get that if you can't picture you being what it takes, or being that being.
It's key you said that, because a lot of the things that we're taught in this society to look at what other people are doing, and whilst you're doing that, the whole world is still going on the way it is around you, and there's not really much change going on with you. And you realise about 5 years, or let's just say about 10 years down the line, you are still where you were 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, because you spent your whole life looking at what everybody else is doing. They're not looking at where my life is going. And society teaches us, especially media and stuff like that, they teach you to be looking at what else is out there for us, but not really looking at looking at what the Most High would want for you, or how you should examine yourself, how you should conduct yourself, how to behave yourself, how to talk to people. So it's on many levels, you know. So it's just one of them things that people really, really need to look at. Like, am I still, you know, that sin or that root is still in you, and every day you have to exercise to want to do right, even in a time of desperation. You know, because it's not something that you want in you, but if once you acknowledge it, then you will know the tools on how to avoid these things, you know. So yeah,
I think the main is let yourself go through the process of refinement. That's all I can say. But you will do it.
Yeah.
And you can do it. And believe you can do it. And see yourself as the end product that you can be, and you will be. And you already are acceptable unto the Most High. It's just you haven't yet seen it in reality.
Exactly.
But you will.
You will. Well, you know, it was a blessing, because what I would just like to conclude is the fact that these things in life, you have to always ask yourself, even in your private time, them times when you're alone and there's not really no one around, that's a blessing within itself, for you to meditate on the Most High and ask Him, what else can I do to fix my inward self? If I'm still a broken person, do I still need upliftment? Do I still need areas in my life that I need to shed off? Am I still harbouring things of the past, and so on and so forth? And you just got to put it all at the Most High, you know, and and show the world how you did it and how you overcame it. You understand? And be a light, you know. But other than that, it was a blessing. Thank you for coming down, Andrew. You know what I mean? Once again, this is the encouragement channel. You're going to see more and more videos just like this. This was more of an open discussion tonight. I more so wanted to also drive home on a few more things, but due to the sake of time, we wanted to just keep it short and sweet. And please like and subscribe to the channel. and stay blessed. I hope you guys have a good evening. Peace. Yeah.
Forward or higher through your shy. Higher and step. I'm giving praise to a higher and step. One who would do what's required and step. I'm coming.